It's me, Mario. Hello.
Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41, or Eric if you prefer, and welcome to my next Let's Play of Super Mario 64. Now I understand that Super Mario 64 is not the most original choice of a game to play on the internet, but Super Mario 64 holds an unbelievably special place in my heart as one of my favorite games of all time, and it is undoubtedly one of the most revolutionary games of all time. As one of only two launch titles for the N64 when it first came out, the other being Pilot Wing 64, which I am definitely not a fan of, Super Mario 64 almost single-handedly propelled gaming into the third dimension. If you think about it, before Super Mario 64 was released, no one had really done a 3D game. People have attempted it, but no one really did it successfully. And Mario 64 is what really showed that 3D gaming is possible and did it in such a fantastic way. It still holds up as an excellent game to this day, and my goal is to put a little spin on this Let's Play in that I'm going to take you back to... Okay, Mario, I know. Press start to play. Take you back to a time when this game first came out, because I really first played this game when I was, I think, 6 years old, you know, on the Nintendo 64, which was this brand new thing, and 3D gaming was this huge craze, and it was a big deal. Like, it's hard to imagine now. It's hard to put yourself in those shoes now, but I'm going to try to take you back through a lot of personal stories, a lot of, you know, things about the onset of 3D gaming, because I consider myself, you know, I know a lot about gaming history, so it's really fascinating the jump from 2D to 3D and how this game pretty much single-handedly bridged the gap successfully, and it was a huge gamble by Nintendo's part, so I'll be telling all those stories later on. So yeah, that's kind of my spin on this Let's Play, is I'll be putting you guys back in a time when 3D gaming was still, you know, new and a big deal. And, you know, I have a lot of personal memories to go along with that as well. Super Mario 64, like I said, one of the most nostalgic games for me, one of my favorite games of all time. And we are going to get started with Mario C.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Ever since that one letter, every cake invitation or similar invitation thus far has resulted in an absolute disaster. But this is the game that started it all. Now here we go. I remember watching this cutscene was one of the coolest things because it was really a 3D world. Not to rip off the title of the upcoming Mario game, but it really was fantastic to see a world rendered in 3 dimensions. Now I know there's things like the trees or 2D sprites and whatnot, but it was really, this was the first time gamers had seen a 3D world, so that's why that camera pan around the castle is so cinematic. It doesn't seem like it today, it seems like nothing, but anyway. Look at the first word they even say in the game. Ciao, that's my word. I say that all the time. You've reached Princess Toadstool Castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller as a piece of cake. Press the A button to jump and the B button to attack. Press B button to read road signs too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of a showcase here first before I go to the castle. One thing I should point out is that the N64 controller was actually designed for Super Mario 64. They really took the, you know, put all their eggs into one basket of Mario 64 and it paid off. Alright, let's see what we can do. Mario can jump with the A button. We can do a double jump and a triple jump if we do 3 jumps in succession. We can punch, kick with the B button 3 times. We can jump and kick. We can jump and press Z to do a ground pound. We can press Z to crouch. We can, you know, move the control stick while crouching to crawl. We can crouch and press B to do a breakdance kick. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. We can hold Z and press A to do a backwards somersault. We can run, press Z, then A to do a long jump, which is infinitely useful, and they nerfed in every future Mario game. We can do a side somersault by running and then quickly going to the other side and pressing A. Oh boy, let's see. Did I miss anything? I think I pretty much hit on everything. Oh, we can climb trees, of course. Climb up the tree and do a handstand at the top and take off. And then get hurt. That's lovely. Let's see what else we can do. We can jump and dive. That's right, of course. We can swim, of course, because Mario is an expert swimmer. Let's jump in the water. There we go. Now, also an exploit in this game that everyone should know about is you can swim, and your life bar will drain accordingly because it's supposed to represent Mario running out of air, but that will refill when you go to the surface, so it's a very, very cheap way to refill your life. And Mario can also do a wall kick. Let's see if I can show that off over here. So really, you get such free control of Mario, and it's really fantastic as well. you can jump off the wall and do a wall kick, which is pretty cool. And you can do that multiple times in succession as well. So I think those are all of Mario's moves. We'll be seeing a few more items and stuff that Mario can do later. But for now, let's head right on into the castle. If you notice, that little place is locked up too. That'll be an interesting secret later on. But for now, we're going to go over here and be met by our cameraman, Lakitu. Good afternoon, the Lakitu brothers here, reporting live from just outside Princess Peach's castle. Mario's just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. What do you mean missing Power Stars? What the heck is that? As a seasoned cameraman, we'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle by pressing the C buttons. If we can't adjust the view any farther, we'll buzz. Take a look at the surroundings, stop, and press C up. Press A to resume play, switch camera modes with R, yes, whatever. Alright, Lakitu Bros. It's actually, I don't think I've ever actually stopped to read the text. Anyway, so the biggest challenge of Super Mario 64 in developing, I can imagine, was the camera. So what they did is they mapped the camera to all the C buttons. C down zooms the camera up, C up goes back to normal, C left and right rotate the camera all the way around in a lovely 3D way. And C up does kind of a first-person over-the-shoulder view, so you can look around. It was really an ingenious camera design when you think about it. Because like I said, nothing has been done like this before, but I'll get into that a little more. I want to get into the game right now, so let's get started. Walk inside and here. Welcome, no one's home. Now scram and don't come back. Wahaha, with some menacing laughter too. Alright, well here we are. This is the hub world of the game. This is Princess Peach's castle. And this is, hours upon hours of, wandering around this. Anyway, hey, Toad, talk to me. Am I glad to see you? The princess and I, and well, everybody, we're all trapped. Bowser has stolen the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own world in paintings in the walls. Please recover the power stars, and if you find them, you can open the doors that Bowser's sealed. Yes, their first floor rooms. Start in the one with the painting of the Bob-omb inside. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed. When you collect 8 power stars, you'll open the door with the big star. The princess must be inside. So this is just so cool. You open up into this 3D hub world. It's really, really great. Now, I remember as a kid, though, I was wandering around here forever. I really didn't understand that this door was the only one that's not locked. It says a star on it, so I was like, oh, you need a star to get inside, but clearly you don't. So, I'm going to leave all my 6-year-old newbiness aside and head right into the first level of the game, which is Bob-omb Battlefield. I love this game so much. I'm so happy to be doing a Let's Play of it. Now, I should mention this. There's 6 Power Star missions in each level. Whoa, you're smack in the middle of a battlefield! Yes, Power Stars inside the world. Let's talk to these Bob-omb buddies. Let's see if we can get some information. Watch out if you wander around here. You're liable to be plastered by a water bomb. Whoa, those enemy bombs love to fight, and they always find ways to attack. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big Bob-omb got his paws on the Power Star. Yeah, let's recover that Power Star. Let's get that Power Star. Talk to this guy and see what he says. Hello. Hey, talk to me. Hey, you, it's dangerous up ahead, so it's dangerous to go alone. Take this! Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for falling water bombs. The big Bob-omb at the top of the mountain is very powerful. Don't let him grab you. The pink guys are Bob-omb buddies. They're on our side, so they're friendly Bob-ombs, which is wonderful. And they let us use these cannons later on, which is even better. Anyway, yes, you can imagine everyone's kind of wonderment. It's so hard to put yourself into those shoes again, but when 3D gaming was new, stepping into a full 3D world where I could just wander around and do whatever I want, I could do objectives or I could just do nothing, was really a new concept and was absolutely revolutionary and fantastic. I loved wandering around these 3D worlds. For so long I wandered around aimlessly looking for secrets as a kid and all that. But I'm just gonna cut right to the chase, for Let's Play purposes, but it's just awesome. To imagine going from a game like Super Mario World, also a fantastic game, but totally 2D, to a game like Super Mario 64 where the camera follows you around in such a strategic and smart way in this 3D world. I mean, granted, there's some tight corners where the camera has issues, but for the first attempt at 3D, the camera is absolutely spot on. And that is really one of the most important things. Imagine if the camera was so bad that you couldn't really, I don't know, how else would if they could have done a first-person camera, you don't know. This thing restores your health, by the way, if you run through it. It's kind of cool. Alright, watch out for all these giant black balls. And head this way. Up here where we find the big Bob-omb on the summit, who makes an appearance in so many future Mario games. I'm Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms in the world over. Okay, whatever. How dare you scale my mountain bow at right? Have you to set for my imperial blah 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 whatever. I just want to meet you and get the Power Star. Alright, so here's our first boss battle of the game. Actually, it's kind of funny. Super Mario 64 and Sunshine follows this trend too. There's like a few boss battles like really early on and then hardly any boss battles later. Alright, so all you do is you have to sneak behind the guy, pick him up, and toss him. You gotta do it 3 times. 3 times is pretty much the magic number. Also kind of funny, if you toss Big Bob-omb off of the mountain, you can't do that. He'll actually jump all the way back up. It's kind of comical actually. And he'll be like, how dare you throw me off my mountain? He'll just reset the encounter. So there's no point in really doing that. So let's go all the way around and get Big Bob-omb for the 3rd and final time. Again, you just press B to pick up and B to throw. And there we go. Can it be that Pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? Yes, I have. You may be fast enough to go around me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take Bowser by the tail. Aha! That's a little knowledge that we'll be using later. Alright, yes, my troops can learn from you. Take a Power Star. Farewell! Aha! Our first Power Star of the game. Very nice. Very nice. Big Bob-omb on the summit. Cleared. And of course, it'll keep track of your high score with how many coins you collect, which becomes very important later. A lot of things do. Yes, I recovered one of the stolen Power Stars. Now I can open some sealed doors. Let's try some other doors in the castle a little bit later. Oh, man. So, yes, Super Mario 64. Absolutely fantastic game. I love playing this game. I am very much looking forward to Let's Playing this game with you guys. I'm going to kind of cut all the explanations, to be honest. Cut all the nonsense and get right to the game when we start playing, because it is an absolutely fantastic game. I'm going to be skipping around a lot. I'm not going to really go in order of the Power Stars and, baby you through this game. I'm going to assume you've played or heard of this game before, and I'm going to play it like someone who's been playing this game since it first came out in 1996. And this is, I can't even tell you what number playthrough this is for me through this game. Maybe my 10th time or somewhere around there. But I could play it forever. It's just a fantastically timeless game, and I very much look forward to sharing my experiences with you guys. For now, this is ShadowMario41. See you guys next time for more Super Mario 64. Ciao.